Will the trailer for Jordan Peele's new movie come out this Sunday? Let's talk about it.
What's your favorite scary movie? Name it.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, I'm Pennywise the dancing now.
Oh, blood on the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we got a big ol' update on Jordan Peele's Nope, talking about when the trailer is going to be coming out, and we actually have some confirmation about that now. Before I do that though, I'm gonna need y'all to like this video, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. It really helps this page grow, and as a human being, I would greatly appreciate that, so thank you if you do end up subscribing. Talking about this a little bit though, 5 days ago, Monkey Paw Productions on Twitter recently reposted the poster that we got all the way back in July of last year of Jordan Peele's Nope. So they're teasing something. They're like, why did they repost this? It's because we're getting the trailer sometime soon. So what's up with that? When are we getting the trailer? What is there some crazy big sporting event that they could just drop the trailer during? Holy crap, this just came to mind, the Super Bowl. So yeah, obviously we're going to be getting Jordan Peele's the commercial for the trailer sometime during the Super Bowl. And we actually got confirmation for that today when Monkey Paw Productions tweeted out the first shots from the movie during this like kind of teaser trailer, I want to say, and they also confirmed that yes, it's coming during the Super Bowl this Sunday. Now, the video is mostly made up of shots from Jordan Peele's last couple of movies, like from Get Out, from Us, and it's kind of like this mix-up of all that, and during the entire like runtime of this little like teaser thing, it even says like, get ready for the next movie from the mind of Jordan Peele. It's like pretty badass. But then right at the end, we get our first shots from Nope, which features all three of our main characters. That's Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Steven Yeun. Now, I'm very excited to talk about this because I'm already getting like my theory brain going, talking about like some crazy theories I have about this movie. If you remember from my video I made all the way back in July of last year, where I kind of theorized about like what this movie could be about just based off of the poster. I said it could definitely be about aliens because like obviously the focal point of that very strange looking poster is this cloud that's up in the sky. And it looks like it might be a cloud hiding an alien spaceship in it. I even said that the kites string or whatever that's coming off of the cloud reminded me of that scene in Back to the Future 2, where it's the kite string falling off of the DeLorean when it gets struck by lightning and gets sent back to the Old West. I was thinking, could time travel maybe have some kind of something to do with this movie? I don't know about that. That's a bit of a stretch. But I will say, some of these pictures may reinforce that idea, and what I'm talking about here is, well, the first two pictures, the first shots, I want to say that I screenshotted from this little teaser is Daniel Kaluuya. He's looking up, and he appears to be maybe in the middle of like a desert, I want to say, or maybe somewhere like Midwest, kind of looking in the background. It's very blurry, you can't tell, but after I did lighten up the shot, it does appear that there's a van door behind him, like he's going to get into a van, and he does appear to be wearing some kind of like, we didn't get a full body shot of him. It's just like this top part that I'm putting up on the screen now. He maybe is wearing like some kind of jumpsuit. So I'm guessing that maybe he's some kind of like utility worker, maybe like a plumber or something. I don't know why a plumber would be out in the middle of nowhere as to what this shot looks like, but it does maybe look like he's wearing like some kind of like jumpsuit or something. And he's some kind of like worker of some sort. And he does have something around his neck, which is notable. I want to point that he has some kind of necklace around his neck, as do all of the new characters that we're seeing here. This shot of Keke Palmer looking terrified, once again looking up, and she appears to have two necklaces on, and maybe just like more casual clothing. Then this shot is the most interesting. Steven Yeun looking straight up, wearing a cowboy hat, a bolo tie, and a red suit. So from this, I can say that Steven Yeun is probably some kind of like he's like a cowboy rodeo, like in charge of a rodeo. I'm sure there's some official term for that. I just don't know what it is. He's running some kind of like, I'm guessing like a rodeo, right? That's what that is, when you like hop on a bull and you like try to stay on for as long as you can, but then it of course flings you off because it's a freaking bull. I don't know, or maybe horse racing, because that's what it appears by the background of this shot. It looks like it looks like one of those like outdoor arenas where they hold hold events like this. And if you look very closely at the picture, Steven Yeun is mic'd up. They're all looking up, and they all have something around their neck that maybe tells about like how they are, where they are in society, which might be a indicator as to what the social commentary of this movie is. Daniel Kaluuya's character is, we can't see what necessarily what's on the necklace, but it does appear to be not like a super expensive necklace or anything like that. It doesn't have like some massive pendant on it. But then you scroll over to this picture of Keke Palmer, and it appears like quite the opposite. She's wearing something a little nicer, and 2 necklaces too. The quantity, I feel like, is important as well. Maybe she's a character that has a little more money, and I guess, okay, you know what? That analysis doesn't even matter. My point that I'm trying to make, though, is that maybe this also, once again, is going to be a movie that deals with class and money. And we see that in some of these shots. Like, for example, if I'm right about Daniel Kaluuya and he's some kind of utility worker, and then we scroll to this other picture of Steven Yeun, who's clearly someone who has a lot of money and is like a rodeo, like someone who runs a rodeo. He has a nice suit on, he's got a nice bolo tie, even though I think bolo ties are kind of gross looking. He still like looks like a person of power or has money, where maybe the shot of Daniel Kaluuya doesn't look like that, just because there's some context clues you can take from that. Maybe he's a guy that works in construction, maybe he's a utility worker, yada yada yada. And then you look at this picture of Keke Palmer, and she's dressed a little more casually, but like I said, she does have those 2 necklaces on. That maybe there's something there about class, there's something there about like money, like how much money certain people bring in, and there could be some kind of social commentary about that. That's kind of just my guess. It's not too crazy to infer that there's going to be something like that in a Jordan Peele movie, considering what we've seen in his past 2 films. And even Candyman, which he wrote. He just has a writing credit and a producing credit on that film. There's also a bunch of social commentary in that movie. So I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of the horror, or like the entire point of this movie, has to revolve around something like that, some kind of social commentary. It doesn't necessarily have to be about class or wealth or anything like that. We kind of saw those things explored in Us, so I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up commenting on something else that's going on in American society that maybe Jordan Peele isn't too big a fan of and could make a horror movie out of, which I think is always interesting about his films. I always love to hear his takes on certain things. I'm very excited to see where this movie goes. Once again, I want to just say this. I definitely think, because, and this is more proof for that, just a theory, but everyone is looking up in their shots. Could this be about aliens? I'm saying, yeah, man. I don't know if it's about time traveling aliens, because that's a bit out there. That was a bit of a stretch, I'm not gonna lie with that theory. But could it be about aliens? Yes, I think so. I think for sure that that's what we're dealing with here, and I guess we'll have our answers on Sunday. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that cloud's a spaceship, but what do you guys think? Are you excited for Jordan Peele's Nope trailer coming this Sunday at the Super Bowl? Are you watching the Super Bowl for any other reason besides trailers? Because I'll tell you what, I'm not. I could care less. What do you guys think, though? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching this little Nope update. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new here. Also, if you can support me on Patreon, literally just for $1 a month, you get some extra videos every month, and it also really helps this page grow. I would greatly appreciate that, and the link for that is in the description below. Thank you all again for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.